Welcome to another episode of Diary of a Wannabe Comedian with me, Belle, a wannabe comedian. I'm back home and my floor is complete. You can probably tell because I'm sure that the sound of this podcast is quite echoey. My plan is to eventually, fairly soon, turn my spare bedroom into an animating studio, come recording studio, come office. And hopefully I'll improve the sound quality. But for now, we're going to have to just put up with this room, which has nothing in it really, just a deck chair that I'm sitting on, my laptop that I'm recording. That's pretty much it at the moment. I've got a lot of decorating to do, but I'm not really going to start doing that until I get the windows fitted. But there you are. It's all go here. So, creatively speaking, I have seen 2 movies and 1 cabaret. I'll start with the cabaret. Last night I went to see Rock and Roll Cabaret, which was compared by one of the teachers for my animation course at City Lit. So that was really interesting, seeing her in a completely different surrounding, telling the most ridiculous jokes. It was so bad that you couldn't help but laugh. So one of them was, she'd been on the underground and she'd seen this sandwich on a bench. So she went and reported it, that see it, sort it. She went and reported it, saying there's a sandwich on the bench and it looks really dodgy because there's some wires sticking out of it. And the conductor, whoever, said, "Oh, is it ticking?" And she said, "No, it's beef." Oh dear, I couldn't get away with that at an open mic. But there you are, that was good. So I enjoyed the cabaret. There was a band that, let's just be kind and say they went on a bit. It was kind of spoken word to music, and 1 or 2 of the songs I knew, but mostly I didn't. And they just went on and on and on. They did bring their own fans though. It was a completely different caliber of person arrived for the second half. And it took me straight back to the 80s. Largely that was their dress. I haven't seen people dressed like that, since the 80s. And yeah, I was with Philly and Matt and neither of them enjoyed it either. As for the movies I went to see The Apprentice and Smile 2. So Smile 2 today. Both movies were brilliantly acted. So I looked up the actors, and you got Sebastian Stan and Jeremy Strong were the 2 key actors of The Apprentice. And Sebastian Stan, he was just brilliant. He just turned into Trump. I love these movies, like the one with Freddie Mercury and the other one with Elton John. I love those kind of movies to see how much the actors just turn into the person. Oh, and what was the other one? Winston Churchill. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was good as well. It's just amazing seeing the transformation. And this was no exception. And Jeremy Strong was just, awesome actor. As was Naomi Scott, who played the lead in Smile 2, which is a horror, and its jump scare count was very high. Too high for me, really. I don't like that kind of horror. I'm much more... I like my horror with zombies in it and people getting eaten. That's my kind of horror. I don't like this just jumping, but it was quite well done. There were some scenes in there where you just didn't want to look away because, things would change. A bit like, what was that, Doctor Who? There was one with angels in it that were statues, and then if you didn't look at them, they changed. And anyway, it was kind of like that. There were some scenes in it like that, and they were very scary indeed. It was basically just me and 2 other people in the cinema. I didn't hear any screams from the back, but I had to stop myself jumping on several occasions. But either way, I would recommend both those films. I thought they were both very good, which is unusual for a second horror, because I've seen the first one. And in some respects, I think this was better than the first one, but I can't really remember the whole of the first one. Anyway, I recommend them both. And that's pretty much my week since Monday. So I do have a gig at the weekend, and hence I will have something to talk about on Monday. Much love and gratitude.